And now, coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios, Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou.
I like the steel drums played with the steel guitar. I go to honky tonks and to tiki bars. I like girls in bikinis and wearing tight blue jeans. I like the fiddle played with marimba thrown in and the conga drum beat behind the mandolin. I was raised in the country but still love the sound of the sea. I wear a cowboy hat with my bathing suit. I'm just a country boy who likes to sit under a palm tree. I'm not all mixed up, I just like my music. Tropical country.
Oh yeah, it's Wednesday night. It's Hump Day! Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to Tropical Country on Tiki Man Radio. We are coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios here in beautiful Harrison Bay, overlooking the majestic Chickamauga Lake. Our show is brought to you by JBL Legends Travel. JBL Legends Travel is your hookup when planning your next getaway. They specialize in all-inclusive resorts and cruises, and you do not want to plan your next getaway without giving them a call at 732-831-5200. And, of course, Goaltending Services, GTS Charters, your only 5-star Google review charter service in Key West. After you're done doing all the Duval crawl and hitting all those bars down there, make sure you do not leave Key West without getting out on that water and visiting a sandbar. And you can do that with GTS Charters. Give them a call at 305-916-0990. Of course, we are broadcasting live here on Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, and on the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, courtesy of MFG Records Tropical Live Cam. All right, now we got all that out. Of course, the stranger sitting across from me is my partner in crime that I haven't seen or talked to in a week, Laura Lou.
Hey, everybody. How are you?
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Are you?
I am.
How's the new job going?
I love it. You know, right now I'm doing all the orientation stuff for the new position, and so that gets kind of tiresome, but been sitting in on some trainings and listening to different training techniques and all that good stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I know. And of course, I had to go back to my real job this week.
Yeah, you
well,
poor
it was Friday
guy.
last week, but
You
really
poor
got into
guy.
it this week, and I understand about sitting and doing trainings and everything like that.
Yeah.
Which, of course, I'm sure that we'll talk about our problems as we go. But before we get anything started, how about we say welcome to the show.
There's a party going on around town. It's one rowdy cowboy throwdown here in H-Town, where we're stronger than a hurricane. From miles around, best of the best come here to put their tough to the test. Give it all for gold or go home broke when they open up that gate. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. It's a Houston tradition, 4-H, FFA, and Go Texan. And you can bet, son, it's gonna be around a long, long time. When these riders and ropers give it their best, we'll show them how loud the hometown crowd can get. 'Cause tonight, y'all, we all got a little bit of cowboy deep inside. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight. Where the bayou city streets meet the country roads. Where the bayou city streets meet these country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. We're going to have a great time tonight.
You're funny.
I know. I tell you, that's one of my favorite songs. What can I say? Cody Johnson, he grew on me, and I love all this music. So
Yeah, huge
So,
fan.
but that show, like I said, that song gets me pumped up every week. So, you know, what better to start a show out with that one? Right?
Absolutely.
Right. So we got anybody out there to say hello to right off the bat?
We do.
All right. Let's get those out of the way.
The Beach Buddha is out there tonight.
Did you say the Beach Buddha?
Yes.
All right. Well, we can't mention the Beach Buddha without talking about the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio. That would be Beach Buddha Coffee. It is the best roast, coast to coast. Take a trip with every sip, Beach Buddha Coffee. And if you want to learn more about Beach Buddha Coffee, go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on that coffee tab to find out all the fantastic gourmet roasts that they have and pick out your favorite. And if you can't decide, they have a sample pack that you can try a sample of all of them to decide which is your favorite. Mine personally is a Coconut Bay, but I have been partial to try many of them. So
Yes. I don't think there's one that you don't like.
no, not really.
Yeah. Some of them taste better with your stuff the ambassador bought you. What is that? The bourbon cream or
Yeah,
something?
my bourbon cream.
Yeah. Some of them taste better with that than others.
I like
but-
to make iced coffee with that.
Well, Mr. Doug Hartley is out there.
Hey, Doug. Thanks for
And-
tuning in.
Miss Nicole Hall.
Her heart is always in Key West.
I always feel like I'm on the Sunday show when we do that. Mr. Robert Seaberger is out there.
Robert Seaberger, how you doing there?
And Barry DeMaria.
Well,
DeMaria.
hey, Barry, thanks for tuning in.
And Ray Clipper.
Hey, Ray.
Jody Thoffney is out there as well.
Oh, hey, Jody.
Nice to see all of y'all tonight.
Yeah.
And the Buddha is sending me the most amazing pictures. He's out on his boat.
We're jealous anytime somebody sends us pictures out there on a boat, you know.
It's beautiful, the pictures he's sending me in a
It
video.
is. I know. All right. Who else we got?
Want to say hello to, sorry, I'm switching between three screens. Callie McCool is out there listening tonight.
Callie McCool, of course. Callie McCool is the Mr. McCool from Surf's Up right here on Tiki Man Radio that aired every Tuesday night from 7 to 9, of course, with the students over there at Ocala High School there in California.
Yeah.
And I think it was Ocala High. I may have had that all messed up. So, but anyway, high school there in California. And, of course, new school year is getting ready to begin, and he's got a whole new crew. So
Yes.
it'll be exciting to see what they produce and the shows they're going to put on Tiki Man Radio once school begins.
Yeah, that'll be exciting.
Yeah.
Uncle Alex is out there. He's listening from Boca Raton.
Hey, Uncle Alex. We kind of played phone tag for a while, and then I forgot that I needed to call him back. So, as I say, I apologize.
He does that a lot. It's okay.
Yeah, you know.
Z messaged me. He said he's trying to get on done with the hair wars so that he can join in tonight.
All right.
So he's hoping he's going to be ready to go. Let me see here. Who else do we have? I can't find the rest of them. So
Oh, no.
give me just a minute
Okay.
and I will find some more for you. Do want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight and remind you to please go to that to your Facebook pages, like and share. Share the link to the YouTube that you're watching right now, and invite your friends to tune in as well. And you can X off the chat if you're on the YouTube chat. X off, give us a thumbs up. YouTube likes that kind of thing, so
We
if
do
you don't
too.
mind to do that. Yeah,
do too.
We do too. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button.
Yes.
Rick the Stick just tuned in, said he just arrived at a truck stop for the night, so he's tuning in with us.
Awesome. That would be Rick the Stick. Of course, he is a full-time truck driver, but part-time show host, and that'd be Rick the Stick's Hometown Licks right here on Tiki Man Radio every Sunday night from 6 to 8 on Tiki Man Radio and TikiManRadio.com.
And that man has done everything.
I know.
He is such an interesting guy to talk to, and I swear, every time we talk, I learn something new that he used to do.
Right.
He's been, a DJ? What was it last week? I learned something new that he did last week that I didn't know. Oh, he was a dance instructor.
I did not know that one.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You want to talk about a man of many talents. Right
I
there you
know.
go. See, Rick, you're holding out on us.
He really is. He can do, I swear, the man has done everything under the sun. He has done every job there is.
Well, probably pretty close. And I guess they are looking to moving closer to us as well.
Yeah.
So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, him and Patty, hopefully, well, he's going to be here before Patty, but hopefully she'll be not too far behind. And they're having their big party, I believe, this coming weekend.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. I wish we could go. I'm so sad.
Yeah, but you're making a road trip that we'll talk about here shortly.
Yeah, I got drug in another direction, but yeah. So, but everybody that's invited, I hope y'all have a great time. They did a lot of fixing up and a lot of new, looked like patio cushions and things like that. So,
because when you're
the
dealing,
pictures look gorgeous.
Whenever you're talking about Patty with an I, everything's got to be just for nice.
Just for nice.
That's right.
That's right. And if there's no trash already in the trash bag, do not fill
use
it
it, because that means that trash can is just for nice.
That's right. And Rick said he did country western dance.
Oh.
He could teach. That's what I want to do.
No.
Oh,
No,
Rick,
no,
help me.
No.
Oh, I've been trying to get him to do that
Rick.
for so long, Rick.
No.
Come on, Rick. Help me out, buddy. Telling you.
Nope. So, all righty. Well, moving on. Next topic.
No sense of adventure.
This boy don't dance. I have no rhythm.
Oh, my Lord.
What's that?
Callie said brings back military memories of dance competing in a leopard Speedo. Callie, you were in a leopard Speedo?
Oh, Callie, hello.
Oh, the visual.
We have to discuss.
My eyes.
We have to discuss this. I mean, that's almost as bad as the guy who showed up to the summer party and jumped in the hot tub wearing his American flag Speedo.
Yeah, and he only wore that for a minute, if you know what I'm saying.
And we've never seen him again, surprisingly.
Thank goodness.
All right.
Two-stepping Western swing and the cha-cha. I'm telling you, honey.
No.
Rick, help me.
All right. Well, how about let's get the show kicked off, because we're going down a deep hole. I'm not going down that deep hole. So, hey, just remember, when life gets you down, just remember that life looks better in a tan. Little Percy.
I used to wonder why people love the island life, the surf and the sand. I've been here a week, finally dawned on me that life looks better with a tan. 'Cause life looks better with a tan. Sand on my toes, some block on my nose, big old margarita in my hand. I figured it out, man, there ain't no doubt that life looks better with a tan. Life looks better with a tan. In a week or two, my island life is through, leaving this promised land. I'm gonna hit the runway knowing I better be sure. Life looks better with a tan. 'Cause life looks better with a tan. I've got sand on my with a tan. Life looks better with a tan. Life looks better with a tan. When you're feeling sad and blue, see what the sun can do for you. Finally understand that life looks better with a tan. Life looks better with a tan. Sand on my toes, some block on my nose, big ol' margarita in my hand. I figured it out, man, there ain't no doubt that life. I've got sand on my toes, some block on my nose, big ol' margarita in my hand. I figured it out, man, there ain't no doubt that life looks better with a tan. Life looks better with a tan. Life looks better with a tan. Yeah.
Hey y'all, this is B-Dawg
And Lou.
from Tropical Country, B-Dawg and Lou, here to tell you about our sponsor, JBL Legends Travel.
JBL Legends Travel is your full-service travel agent. They specialize in cruises, all-inclusive resort vacations, destination weddings, and romantic getaways. They're dedicated to offering you the best prices and advice, all while maintaining an emphasis on customer service.
So don't hesitate to contact them so they can start planning your next travel adventure. You can contact them at 732-831-5200 or check them out online at jbltravelgroup.net.
Mom needs rest. We need a vacation. Daddy's stressed. We need a vacation.
Oh, we only get one go round. Ain't gonna let nothing bring me down today. Oh, no way. There's a big sun shining in a clear blue sky. I'm dropping that top down. Think it's about time to play. What you say? We turn on the fun. Come on, everyone. Life is one big party. Live it up, let it all go. Let the good times roll. Oh, oh, oh. Everybody, fill your glasses up. Go on and drink it up every day. Life is one big party. It's okay to get buck wild. Kick it like a bass drum, rock star style. Keep it thumping. Man, this place is banging, bumping. We're all dancing on this big blue ball. Throw your hands in the air while the record revolves and rock on. Hey, all night long. Crank up the crazy. Let your hair down, baby. Life is one big party. Live it up, let it all go. Let the good times roll. Oh, oh, oh. Everybody, fill your glasses up. Go on and drink it up every day. Life is one big party. Cancel your subscriptions to all of your issues. Life is one big party. Live it up, let it all go. Let the good times roll. Oh, oh, everybody, fill your glasses up. Go on and drink it up every day. Life is one big party. Life is one big party.
That's right. Life is one big party. Cody Purvis. I like that song. So, and just remember, I just don't take life so seriously. As they say, it's not permanent.
That is very true.
Have fun, enjoy yourself while you can, because before you know it, it's all going to be gone.
That's right.
You know, and just like I had posted words of wisdom today. If you noticed this week on our group page, which Tiki Man Radio, it is Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou on Tiki Man Radio Facebook group. I've been posting words of wisdom, and I've kind of been mixing it up every week, but today it was like, be happy, not because that everything is good. It's because you see the good in everything.
Oh, I like that.
How about that?
Look at you getting all positive.
I try. Now, you've been, during that whole music break there, you been laughing your butt off over there. What's going on?
Oh, listen. If you're not on the YouTube chat, you really should be. So, Callie was talking about his leopard Speedo.
Yeah.
So, Callie, I hope it's okay that I tell this story. He said when he was 20 years old, he was on a Pacific island. He had a little too much tequila with his buddies at a bar. A contest came up, a dance contest. So he got in it, and 3 women were on the judges panel. 3 women were judging. Mm-hmm. So with his leopard Speedo, he did a hip move, knocked their table over, and he lost.
That almost kind of sounds like the Tiki Man in who's supposed to have been judging a dance contest down in Panama City Beach when, he knocks
him and one of the contestants ended up on the ground.
Hit the ground.
She didn't win either. It's okay, Callie.
He threw his hips a little too hard, too.
He did. I was afraid he broke hers. She was an older lady, but in his defense, she was getting them hips going too, and she wasn't standing very well before that. So, Uncle Alex said the tree house is finally up for sale officially.
Officially
for sale. So, if anybody's looking for a house in that area,
up on top of Mont Eagle Mountain.
Yeah. And it is a beautiful home.
It absolutely is. We got to stay there.
We did the night before. I wasn't going to say it. I almost did, though.
Whoa.
The night before the last concert that I went to before Nashville.
Uh-huh.
In the caverns.
Yes. Tiki Man has forbidden her to say the name.
I'm not allowed to say it anymore, so y'all can't even do the shots.
She was
so sorry.
She was like, you could talk about somebody else. You don't always have to talk about Neil McCoy. There, I helped you out.
Thank you.
Hey, I want to say good evening and thanks for tuning in to David Ballard. Of course, we met David at Percy Priest Lake.
Yes.
And he's already been he shot in a request for tonight. So
okay,
we'll see if we can get his request in throughout the show.
Cool.
How about that?
I like it.
All right, what else you got?
Well, Maureen says she hopes we have a great show. She is currently in Ireland, so she is not able to tune in, but she's missing us. But I know, I'm so jealous of her, too.
Really?
She is in Ireland.
Really? You couldn't give us a warning that you were, like, heading to Ireland? The homeland!
I know, right?
For those of us that claim Irish heritage.
Well, my last name was McKinney.
That is true.
And Teresa Thigpen is out there, so hello to you.
Hey, Teresa.
And Patty with an I is out there.
And we have a very special hello to Jody that you mentioned earlier.
Yes.
Because I don't know how the heck I forget. Because a lot of times I see her post one way and then she posts another.
I know.
So she kind of throws me off. But, of course, that is Jody with Cammy's Grammys.
Yes.
Of course, she makes all kinds of fantastic tropical signs and designs. And she is also one of the sponsors for Island Vibes with Scotty Chill here on Tiki Man Radio.
Yeah, he's been posting some pretty cool signs.
I know.
That say Scotty Chill, right?
And I saw she made him some cool looking designs that says Island Vibes on it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say I was jealous at all, but
No.
I was a little jealous. Those are pretty cool signs.
They were. They really were. And Danny's got Tiki Man has some signs that she's made around here too.
There's the sign over there. It says the original hippie chick, and there's the Tiki Man sign over here on the wall. There's some more out there at the bar. Yeah.
I know. Some cool stuff. Sorry, I'm texting over here back to
Yeah.
people.
And then, of course, if you want to know more about Cammy's Grammys, just go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Cammy's Grammys logo, and that'll take you to her landing page, and you can see all the fantastic artwork that she has.
Yeah. I lied.
What?
Eric says their party's not this coming weekend. It's the following weekend, August 11th and 12th. And John Allen Miller is going to be performing live.
I hate the fact that we got to miss that.
I know.
But
I know.
Time just does not permit us to travel from Tennessee to Maryland to attend.
No.
Because of our jobs and other responsibilities.
Well, you know, I really wish we could go.
I do too.
I think it's going to be tons of fun. But yeah, for us to get off at 5 on a Friday and have to be back at 8 a.m. Monday.
Yeah.
This whole work thing really cuts into our schedule. I'm not liking it.
Isn't it sad when your job gets in the way of all your fun?
I know.
I know. So one of these days, the dream is this is all we'll be doing. But
Let's hope.
until that day happens, we have to work like the other Joes out there.
That's right. Well, hey, I was reading, there's a really cool Facebook group that I just joined. And it's called Classic Country Music Stories.
Oh, okay.
And I actually joined it because I saw that Paul Overstreet had commented on something on there. So I got to looking. This is, again, I don't know where I've been, but for some reason I did not know this information. Do you know that Randy Travis's song, On the Other Hand, was written by Paul Overstreet and Don Schlitz?
Actually, I did.
I figured you did. I did not know. But they told the story of how they wrote the song. I guess Don Schlitz and Paul were supposed to do a writing session, and Paul called in. He was really sick. And so Don told him, hey, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and stay home. It's not a big deal. I'll just work on this on my own. And after he got to thinking about it, Paul started feeling kind of bad, so he went in anyway, even though he was sick. And they were trying to write a totally different song, and they were kind of stuck. It wasn't going really well. So for whatever reason, Don Schlitz just said, but on the other hand, and so Paul then said, there's a golden band. And that started the whole song.
The magic came from that.
The magic came from that. And so they got together, they wrote the song, and they were hoping that it would be like Merle Haggard or George Jones or somebody, or even Dan Seals, because at that time, and I love Dan Seals, but he had a string of hits at that time. And instead, it ended up going to a promoter named Pat Higdon. He ended up giving it to Randy Travis. And this is before Randy had a record deal at all. He was still singing in the restaurant he worked at, and he was a cook. So they were not real happy, to say the least. They were like, who is this Randy guy? So it didn't go to any of the legends that they were hoping it went to, but it did go to a future legend. They just didn't know. So that's the story behind On the Other Hand.
No, very nice.
I thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Can you imagine writing a song for somebody with the likes of Merle Haggard, and it gets given to somebody that you've never heard of before that's working in a restaurant?
and just happens to be that someone becomes a country music Hall of Famer. So
Right.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of interesting.
Paul has written tons and tons and tons of music. So
yeah, he really has. And he just recently wrote and performed with Billy Dean.
yes, he did.
They just put out Billy just put out a whole new album, but Paul Overstreet is on one of those songs on that album. And can I announce yet?
Hold on.
Hey, Ambassador Michelle.
I guess go ahead. You're going to do what you're going to do, so you just go. You just go ahead and do what you got to do. I'm just over here. I'm researching.
You're flying the plane.
I'm flying the plane.
So
we had a little turbulence. If you noticed, if you're watching on the cameras, yeah, the camera was kind of doing something kind of funky. But I fixed it.
Oh, good.
So yay. So you should be good there. So, but go ahead.
So, so Billy Dean just put out a new album. I talked with one of his promoters yesterday and got confirmation Billy Dean's going to do a video interview with us because he lives down in Florida. So he's going to come on and do some video with us. We're just working on nailing down the date, but it is confirmed that he's going to do it. So super excited about that. And actually, he was in Nashville all last week and was doing a kind of a press tour and had to perform, like it was a struggle, but performed on the Grand Ole Opry. And according to his promoter, he's super excited about it. He's super excited about being in the trop rock world. And
Coastal Americana.
Coastal Americana for our
Trop
station.
country, as we like to call it.
Yeah. So he's super excited to be in this genre, in this world, and after being in the straight country music for so long. And he was, according to her, was bragging to everybody how wonderful the trop community is and how excited he is, and he's trying to drag more country artists to it. So, because
of course he was introduced to it by Paul Overstreet.
Yes, he was.
So as we found out when we got to meet Billy and talked to him briefly down in Key West. He said that he was introduced to it by Paul. And of course, they released the titles track of the new album, and to the rest is mine.
Yes.
And
it's kind of become my theme song. I think.
know, but
now that we're empty nesters.
And then of course, they released a second single, and then after that second single, he dropped the entire album.
Yes.
But did you know last night he dropped the video for Saltwater Cowboy on YouTube?
Oh, I missed it.
So you will have to go over and check out that video for Saltwater Cowboy. So how about we do a little Saltwater Cowboy, Billy Dean, right here on Tropical Country.
Well, I traded my horse and my saddle for a boat and paddle. Now I'll be buzzing on the beach by 3. And just Jimmy Buffett and me, saltwater cowboy. The saltwater cowboy. No more ass into the cattle. I'd rather hear my tackle rattle. With the tattoos and 10 lines on the Gulf Coast coastline, saltwater cowboy. Saltwater cowboy. I found a beach blonde and I caught her. She was hotter than a farmer's daughter. Now a chippy-ki-yay on the water. Saltwater cowboy. I got a cold one in my koozie and an Apalachicola beauty. She won the wet t-shirt contest. I'm like a pirate with a treasure chest. Saltwater cowboy. A saltwater cowboy. I found a beach blonde and I caught her. She was hotter than the farmer's daughter. Now a chippy-ki-yay on the water. Saltwater cowboy. Well, as long as she keeps me smiling, I ain't never gonna leave this island. You tell my boss up in Tennessee, he ain't never gonna find me. Saltwater cowboy. Saltwater cowboy. I found a beach blonde and I caught her. She was hotter than a farmer's daughter. Now a chippy-ki-yay on the water. Saltwater cowboy.
y'all. This is B-Dawg
And Lou.
from Tropical Country right here on Tiki Man Radio. Next time you take a trip down to Key West and you want to get out on the water, we want you to check out our sponsor, Goaltending Services. Goaltending Services is the premier charter service in Key West. They offer a wide range of amenities. Goaltending Services is also a veteran-owned company, and they take care of their veterans and active duty personnel by offering a 25% discount with your veteran or military ID. For more about Goaltending Services, give them a call at 305-916-0990.
Or look them up online at goaltendingservices.com.
Off the coast on a boat, drop a rock on the radio. Oh yeah. I've seen armchairs and palm trees move with a warm breeze. Swim our bars with tiki torches, coast without a sail. Girls in bikinis drift up and downstream without a motor, just the blow of a killer whale. Who says you need to own a boat to hit the river when the sun is hot? One thing I've come to know is you can bring about anything you got. Jump in and go with the flow. Ain't nobody need a 5-star yacht, 'cause it ain't debatable. Anything inflatable floats. Who says you need to own a boat? You ain't gotta keep your plans stuck up on dry land. Even that old cooler full of beer knows how to swim. Ain't really that far out to the sandbar. What you say we take that pink flamingo for a spin? Who says you need to own a boat? Hit the river when the sun is hot. One thing I've come to know is you can bring about anything you got. Jump in and go with the flow. Ain't nobody need a 5-star yacht, 'cause it ain't debatable. Anything inflatable floats. Who says you need to own a boat? It just calls for a little broader thinking, and we could all be on the water drinking. Who says you need to own a boat to hit the river when the sun is hot? One thing I've come to know is you can bring about anything you got. Jump in and go with the flow. Ain't nobody need a 5-star yacht, 'cause it ain't debatable. Anything inflatable floats. If it's relocatable, water relatable, well, anything goes. Who says you need to own a boat? Who says you need to own a boat?
That's right. Who says you have to own a boat to get out there on the water and have a great time?
That's right.
We do it all the time.
We do, because we
Yeah.
have wonderful friends with boats.
Well, we do. We have friends with boats, but we even on occasion take pool floaties, throw them on the
Yes.
lake, and just go out there and float on the lake in our pool float. So
That's right.
that's right. You don't need a boat.
We're some of those people.
That's right. That was Travis Collins, by the way, who is the reigning. Let me get this right. I had it up here. He is the reigning CMAA Male Vocalist of the Year, and I guess he has led the charge in Australian country music. So, yeah, and coming up here by request, we'll hear shortly. We're going to have another country music artist from Australia starting to make her waves here in Nashville.
Yes.
So, yeah, that was by request. So that will be coming up here shortly on the show.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a we have a correction.
Uh-oh.
you know, Rick the Stick has been driving and been he's a little tired. So
I understand.
he got the dates a little bit mixed up. So the party is the 12th of August. Okay, wait a minute. We're paying attention. Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
Get it right. Get it right.
Okay, so the party is on the 13th, but the concert, the house concert, is going to be the night of the 12th. So Friday night is the concert. Party is Saturday, going into whenever. So that's the final dates.
Well, I'm glad we got that straightened out, and I can picture how this probably went, because I know how my life is. You know, Rick's been driving all day. He's tired. He pulls off the road. You know, he throws that information out there, and he probably no more threw that out there, and you said it. And Patty, with an eye, corrected him, gave him the information that was right, so then he could relay that.
Well,
because that's how my life works. She always tells me, you were wrong on that. She tells me, it's my
I
life.
get in trouble with that all the time, but, you know.
And then sometimes I get in trouble because I said it with a tone.
You know, listen, we've all talked about his tone, and I have asked several ladies. And men.
The ladies. Uh-huh.
And men.
Yeah, y'all stick up for each other.
Well, you know, we do kind of. But several people that I've talked to say you do have a tone. So it's not just me. Mm-hmm. See? Mm-hmm. Okay, so hello to the Ambassador Michelle.
The ambassador
we love you.
of all great things, Ambassador Michelle. We got to say hello to the bodyguard, a.k.a.
Yes.
the ice cream man, over there in Bartlett, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Callie had a question. He said there was a new song called, it was on Tiki Man Radio this week. Tiki Man, if you're listening, you should know the answer, but there was a new song called She Only Loves Me for My Boat. It was played on Tiki Man Radio this week, and he wants to know who sings it. I'm sure we can Google, but do you know it, honey?
Let me think. She asked me too fast.
I did. All right, so while he's researching, he's going back in the files here.
There is a song called She Only Loves Me for My Johnson, and that would be Howard Livingston.
I wonder if that's it. That's not a new song, though.
I know that one.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Here he comes.
Here he comes. Jeff Dayton. That would be Jeff Dayton. There you go.
Thank you. There you go, Callie. Jeff Dayton. He sings that one.
Because I'm going to confess, you know, I always pick on Lou, the fact that whenever we go to a musical break, I still sit in here, I'm flying the plane, I'm queuing up music and changing videos and doing all of that. Well, she goes out and disappears.
Listen.
Well, on Sundays, the Tiki Man's flying the plane, doing all of this, and I bolt.
You disappear.
I disappear. You know.
So, speaking of disappearing in the middle of the thing, so last time you started playing some music, well, right before you started playing some music, the hippie chick came in with a wonderful gift. She brought in...
Hold on.
Crystals. Now,
Crystal.
we had never heard of crystals until we moved down here.
Yeah.
And then we didn't go to crystals for a long time.
Yeah.
But when we did, we got...
During our musical breaks, I've been sitting here munching,
he's over there
munching
eating.
on my sandwich.
He's over there eating. But we had the chicken and the burger. Mm-hmm. Let's see how many of y'all agree with the Tiki Man, because the Tiki Man says we are not worthy of having crystals because we don't like the burgers. We only like the chicken.
I like the crystal, which is the burger.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, okay.
But I also like the chicken. So.
I only like the chicken one. So he says that we do not deserve to get crystal ever.
Because he's like, who the hell goes to Crystal to get chicken? So,
Me?
you.
I'm the only one. So you are right, Michelle. And
What?
that's what got. So the ambassador says it's the best late night after bar meals.
Yes, it is.
And you're right. That's what got the conversation started, because literally every week that I come, that we get done with the show, I'm like, honey, I haven't had supper yet and I'm starving. Can we go get Crystals? And he's like, I am not driving all the way down to the other end of the road.
highway.
Yeah. So I don't get it. So I was talking about it. Hippie chick agreed with me. She wanted to have it. And so she ran down and got some Crystal. And it's a good thing she's the one that went, because Tiki Man said I wasn't going to get any unless it was a burger, which you would have eaten. But
well, to explain it a little bit more in depth,
Rick's never had it.
Before our northern friends.
Yes.
A Crystal is the southern version of White Castle.
Yes.
And that's the best way to describe it. If you are in areas around the world that doesn't
Rick,
have
you
a
might
Crystal or a White Castle,
Yeah.
you just got to come and experience it.
But they have hot dogs, but they're called pups.
They're because they're little.
They're just whittle. And that's what I always wanted to get, was just a whittle one. A whittle Crystals hot dog. But yes. Oh, and Michelle likes the burgers too.
Well, yeah.
Well, apparently, I've never had Crystals fried. Oh, here we go.
You did it again.
First of all, the Crystal was made in Chattanooga
It was invented in Chattanooga?
in the 1920s. Then the damn Yankees tried to steal the idea and come up with White Castle later.
Oh.
Just so you know.
No.
Oh, okay. I've been.
right.
So apparently, the Crystal, the burger, was invented in Chattanooga. Mm-hmm. And according to Tiki Man, the damn Yankees came along and tried to steal the idea, and that's how he got White Castle. So, but yeah. So I thank God the hippie chick went, because I was able to get my chicken sandwiches.
I tell you, there's a lot of things invented right here in Chattanooga.
There really is.
I mean, we didn't, until we moved down here, I didn't realize that, this was the home of Little Debbie.
Yes.
I didn't know this were Little Debbie, all the Little Debbie snack cakes that have made me so fat. I did not know I was moving to the land of Little Debbie. Mm-hmm. And then we also discovered that the moon pie was also invented right here in Chattanooga. So how cool is that? You see a theme?
I do.
You see a theme?
Junk food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad place for fat people to move.
That's why we've gotten fatter since we come.
That's what it is.
Yes, Rick, you're missing out. It is another reason to get down here. But yeah, I can't. So apparently they've done something with the fries, though. Now they taste like Long John Silver's fries.
The hippie chick says that they taste like Long John Silver's.
They do. I just tasted them for the first time, and they do taste like Long John Silver's fries. They say it sucks. I like Long John Silver's fries, so. But I didn't know what the old Crystals fries were like, so. Yes, moon pies and an RC Cola. That's what my mama used to talk about all the time when we were up north. Because, we're some of those damn Yankees.
We are. We are.
But, yeah.
In case you guys want to know, you're not out there, you don't know the proper description. If you live in the South, you're Southern.
Yes.
If you live in the North, you're a Yankee. Goes all the way back to the days of the Civil War.
Yes.
Now, when a Yankee comes down to the South and visits, they are a Yankee. When a Northern comes down, they're a Yankee. But when a Yankee comes down and stays in the South, they're a damn Yankee.
Yep.
So kind of like, anybody that goes all the way down to Florida, you become a snowbird.
A what?
You become a snowbird. and then there's also those people that move from Florida. They don't want to move all the way back up north, so they come on and they settle in Tennessee, and they're called halfers.
Halfers? I think you just made that up.
Halfways, whatever you want to call them.
Buddha said he's a snowbird. He just checked in real quick from the boat.
Hey, Buddha.
You missed your little shout out earlier. You were the first one tonight.
Well, he chimed in again.
Yeah.
Well, if he chimed in again, we cannot say hello to the Beach Buddha without talking about the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio. That would be Beach Buddha Coffee. It is the best roast, coast to coast. Take a trip with every sip. Beach Buddha Coffee. Go to TikiManRadio.com, click on that coffee tab, and check out all the fantastic blends of Beach Buddha Gourmet Coffee.
There you go, Buddha. Oh, Eric.
And we are searching for additional sponsors.
So, Rick. Oh, we can't wait to see you either, Buddha. He said, send that guy a contract. So, Rick the Stick.
Mm-hmm.
This may get... Oh, this is going to get Tiki Man back in here, I think. So Rick did some research. The White Castle was in 1920. 1932 was Crystal.
Ha! Ha ha!
That's
I know he's
right.
watching. Ha! So the Southerners stole it from us
That's
Yankees.
right.
Ha!
White Castle was first. White Castle is the oldest burger chain in the country.
I was waiting for him to come running through the chocolate bar.
Me too. Me too. He must be eating his Crystal. Crystal is the 7th or 8th oldest, and White Castle is the oldest burger chain.
Wow.
I know. Thanks.
There he is.
Oh, here he comes.
Bullshit, Rick. And you don't know what you're talking about because you're a damn Yankee. Coca-Cola also was first bottled in China.
Well, there
Yeah.
you go. Coca-Cola. And again, just another reason why we're fat. We moved to the land of snack cakes and soda.
Rick said, simply history, no favoritism.
And I guess I should add that, not only in Chattanooga, just down the road, just a little ways,
Yes.
is Cleveland, Tennessee,
Yes.
which is the home of M&M and Mars. So there's all your Snickers and your M&Ms, and so we really didn't think that through.
Well, I did, but I don't need it a whole lot. You're the sweet tooth.
I do have a sweet tooth.
Yes.
Thank God that the daughter's boyfriend finished off the ice cream cake. 'Cause I don't know if I could have handled that being in the freezer much longer.
Right. Well, God love him. I don't even think he realized he did it the other night. But you were talking about that cake, and you said something about please eat that. Please eat that. My fat ass doesn't need it anymore. And his response to that was, because you said it's not fair because he can eat all the sweets he wants because he's got a major sweet tooth too.
Yeah, but he's skinny as a rail.
Yeah. So his response.
He's like Rick the Stick. He's just not as tall.
Right. So his response was, don't worry, I'll get fat someday too.
Yeah.
I don't even think he realized he did it.
I did, but I let it go. Sometimes you just got to own it. So I own it.
He's so quiet and so soft spoken, and he doesn't ever say boo to anybody. But when he said that, I just had to laugh at him because he would have just died if he would have.
He's one of those. He is a kid of
few words.
Mm-hmm. But the first time he actually got it was our daughter. Somebody made a smart comment, and just out of nowhere, he goes, "That's what she said." Yeah. We're like, "What?" It was funny as hell, especially because he doesn't say anything.
Right. But yeah, so he would have just died if we would have pointed that out to him because he would have been apologizing all night. But it was funny because it wasn't about me.
Yep, absolutely. All right, how about we get back to some music? And as promised, another Australian talent who is making her way and making waves over in Nashville, Tennessee by request. How about a little Katrina Burgoyne?
Love her.
I want to get away with you.
Before I met you, I don't know what I was thinking. Throwing every dime at a good time weekend. Turning it up all over town. No plans on settling down. Ready for the party on a rooftop bar. The next late night, I'll be in your car. Your hands in my hair, I whisper in your ear for the record, boy. I wanna get away with
places, I'll grab my guitar. The nearest beach cannot be that far.
Hey y'all, it's your boy Butter here from the show Real Life with Butter and the band Trailer Choir. You should do what I do and tune into Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou on TikiManRadio.com. That's Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Island Time. Holla!
There ain't no chance of rain, just good times on the way. Tom Petty on the radio, free falling as we go.
Looking out along the horizon, I see her sails and start wondering how I can keep my eyes on what I should be doing right now. Doing right now. Watching my dreams sailing away, getting further and further from my reach. For most folks, life would be okay sitting here on this beach. No, not me. 'Cause God, I wanna sail. I wanna sail away. Wanna feel the wind blowing across my bow. I wanna sail. Wanna feel the ocean rise and fall, taking me away from where I am right now. God, I wanna sail. It wouldn't matter if she's big or small, long as I can call her my own. It wouldn't matter her protocol, long as I can call her my home. Call her my home. 'Cause God, I wanna sail away, wanna feel the wind blowing across my bow. I wanna sail, wanna feel the ocean rise and fall, taking me away from where I am right now. We all need our dreams to get us through the day, but sitting on this beach feels like I'm dreaming my life away. I'm still looking out along the horizon from a totally different point of view. I see the shoreline slowly fading away, melting into a sea of blue. Sea of blue. God, I wanna sail away, wanna feel the wind blowing across my bow. I wanna sail, wanna feel the ocean rise and fall, taking me away from where I am right now. God, I wanna sail. God, I wanna sail. Yes, I wanna sail.
I want to sail,
Oh, I
Paul
wanna
Roush.
sail.
What a pretty song.
It is a pretty song. And, of course, before that was Katrina Burgoyne, and that was by request from David Bauer. So
Very
that went out to
nice.
him. So he's a huge, huge Katrina Burgoyne fan, as we are now, too.
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
because she is a super, super sweet and super talented girl.
Yeah, she really is.
Yeah.
Her voice is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Miss Tammy Creech is chiming in. So
Well, hey,
hello to
Tammy.
you, Tammy. And Miss Sandy Wilson, she is chiming in as well.
Hey, Sandy.
And hopefully I have caught everybody from the Facebook videos. If not, I apologize. Sometimes they don't show up till later for whatever reason. But Sandy commented on a post that I had commented on this week and gave me some really encouraging words. So I've had kind of a rough start to my week this week for some reason. I don't know what the deal is, but you know, every once in a while you just have to have a meltdown and then you pick yourself back up, you keep on going. So that's what I did. But Sandy, I wanted to say thank you for your kind words, because I really needed that.
She was really sad because I had to go back to work.
Yeah,
that's really what it was.
That's what
I
it
think
was.
so. I think so. You know, the two things happening at the exact same time, just coincidence, right?
Well, you know. There's something about, you know, I have my office now. I for the last, I don't know, almost 2 years, I've been in the dining room.
Out in the open.
Out in the open. And now I am in my own little office room back there. And sometimes it's really good and sometimes it's really bad, because I love peace and quiet. But some days, you know,
feel a little secluded.
Yeah,
back there.
you start feeling a little secluded back here in my little office. So,
Well, of course, that's why we hung up the pictures of the boats and the ocean and the
know.
beaches and the docks.
And I
They tried to take you to a happy place.
listen, Cracker Barrel has the best stuff. So they had the prettiest picture. It was a painting in there of the ocean. Beautiful. I mean, it's got like the shutter. It looks like you're looking with the shutters partially open out into the ocean.
Don't you have one of those pictures already?
Well, no, this one's better. So then they also had. So
It's
they,
better because it's a Cracker Barrel, and the other one you bought me.
listen. Well, that was a dock. Yours was a dock. I love it too.
No, you have another one that looks like you're looking out a window.
Oh, that's out a window. Yeah, that's not the shutters though. That's completely different.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know. So, but anyway, so I got this picture, and then there was this little. So when we went down to Panama City Beach, and somebody can help me out because I'm not very, very educated about this, but you know those little birds that walk all over the beach, and when the waves go out, they chase the wave out and they try to get down in the sand to get their bugs or whatever, and then the waves come back in and they run back up the beach. So like they spend all day chasing the waves in and out. And I thought they were the cutest things for whatever reason. I've seen them my whole life, but for whatever reason they struck me this summer. So when I went to Cracker Barrel and I saw they had a whole display up of all this ocean stuff, and they had these little carved wood and whatever those birds are.
Is that the one that now sits on your desk?
Yes. He is the cutest little guy. And so I let my kids name him. They named him Larry. And so Larry sits on my desk and looks at me all day now, and he makes me smile.
Like there isn't already enough Larrys in the family.
Right. Well, we lost one. We had to rename it, apparently.
I guess so.
So, but yeah. So Larry sits there and keeps me company. It's the little things in life. It doesn't take much to make me happy.
Well, at one point in time, you built your own little beach in there and had your rakes and everything, didn't you?
Oh, my little sand garden.
Yeah.
I need to make another one. That one was like years ago, and it got destroyed in the fire.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, but I have sand still from when we went to Panama City Beach, and I have some more from Myrtle Beach, and then some from New Jersey. So I keep saying I'm going to make another sand garden so that I can play in the sand.
And as you said that, all three of those sands are completely different.
They really are.
Completely different.
You know, I saw a thing on the internet too, where you can get like a tall candle holder thing,
And then kind of stack the
and
different kinds of
stack it-
sands.
Yeah, and you write like the name of the beach and the year that you were there.
Well, how cool is that?
And so I think I'm going to do that with part of that sand too. But the sand that I have to put in my little sand garden is The white sand from the Gulf, of course.
Of course. That sugary sand.
Yeah. And so then Larry will have some sand at his feet whenever whenever I get that done.
Honestly, when she says she's not that
Larry.
difficult to please, she really isn't.
I'm not.
Get her a little wooden box and throw some sand in it, and she's happy. She'll sit and play with that thing for hours.
I do. Sanderlings? Is that what they're called? The ambassador said she thinks they're called sanderlings.
Okay.
But they are the cutest little things if you ever sit and watch them. Mm-hmm. I just loved them.
They are kind of cool.
They're really funny whenever they get caught by the wave because they walk so fast, like they run, trying to avoid the water. But every once in a while they get caught. But anyway, so that was my excitement in Panama City Beach. That's how hard I am to please. I just sit and watch the birds run from the water. Listen, I'm an easy person to get along with.
All right. Well,
that was one thing you said when we first got together. Well, at least you're not high maintenance.
Well, that is true.
I'm really not.
And sometimes,
obviously.
And sometimes you just got to be like a bird and go test the water. How about Little Thompson Square?
But I know what I've been thinking since the sun started sinking down. I wanna take you where the vines grow up in the trees. We can roll up our jeans and figure this out. Oh, 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 bring your bare feet. Oh, 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 come with me. Down by the river we're testing the water, trying to cool off, but it's just getting hotter. Let's take a little walk out on the limb. Close our eyes and jump in. If we're gonna fall, let's cannonball. Make a few waves and swim out a little bit farther in the holler. You and me, baby, testing the water. For us to touch, and sure enough we're gonna get closer tonight. We've been feeling what we're feeling without saying what we're meaning. No more beating around the bushes. Alright, alright. Oh, 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 are you ready? Oh, 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 come with me. Down by the river we're testing the water, trying to cool off, but it's just getting hotter. Let's take a little walk out on the limb. Close our eyes and jump in. If we're gonna fall, let's cannonball. Make a few waves and swim out a little bit farther in the holler. You and me, baby, testing the water. Down by the river we're testing the water, trying to cool off, but it's just getting hotter. Down by the river we're testing the water, trying to cool off, but it's just getting hotter. Let's take a little walk out on the limb, close our eyes and jump in. If we're gonna fall, let's cannonball. Make a few waves and swim out a little bit farther in the holler. You and me, baby, testing the water. Just testing the water.
Alex, that little Buddha. On Wednesday nights from 7 to 9, me and old Silver like to ride into the sunset, listening to B-Dawg and Lou on Tropical Country, only on Tiki Man Radio. Yeah!
Well, you can't beat the view down here by the water. A tropical clear blue escape. Oh, I could get used to not trying to bother with all the petty first world problems we make. Oh, I'm just saying I shouldn't really care about spotty cell service on this overpriced phone. I don't need them calling about why the sky is falling now. I'm working on some new issues of my own. There's too much lime in this frozen margarita. There's too much salt on the rim. Here, let me show you. There's too much sun for my view. All of these string bikini tops and bottoms. Tropical first world problems. I got these tropical first world problems. Well, I can tune out the noise, turn off the chatter, and turn myself on to this beachfront shore. Kick off my shoes, order up another, and let them naysayers find their way out the door. 'Cause there's too much lime in this frozen margarita. There's too much salt on the rim. Here, let me show you. There's too much sun for my view. All of these string bikini tops and bottoms. Tropical first world problems. I got these tropical first world problems. Getting close, and the sun sinking down through that line off the coast. There's too much lime in this frozen margarita. There's too much salt on the rim. Here, let me show you. There's too much sun for my view of all of these string bikini tops and bottoms. Tropical first world problems. I got these tropical first world problems. Tropical first world problems. I got these tropical first world problems. Yeah.
Oh, it's a tough life when you have a tropical first world problems.
Right.
That's Greasy Joe.
He just chimed in.
Oh, he did?
He did. He was out there listening.
Hey, that was perfect timing.
It was. He said
about
you have
that?
He said nice hat.
Hey, it is my absolute favorite hat. I literally wear, and she will attest to this.
Yes.
I literally wear it every day.
Yes. He has not worn a different hat unless he's mowing grass.
Yes.
He has not worn a different hat since you gave it to him.
Yeah,
So-
I can't wear the hat while I'm mowing grass or anything because get it all sweaty and all nasty.
Right.
And I do not believe in washing ball caps because they never get their shape back ever. So I will wear it until it stinks and it's completely in, and then I will just get a new one. But you know, the funny thing is I got two of these because you got one and you don't wear ball caps very often.
Not very often.
So I'll just steal yours when this one gets
That's okay because I got the koozie. Look at that. We're sporting the koozie and the baseball hat tonight.
There you go.
Didn't even know.
All right.
And Greasy Joe is going to be down at the showcase this year.
Yeah.
In Key West for the first time. So
How
looking
cool
forward to
is
that. Yeah, I know. And it was funny because he happened to get a hold of Brian Fields. Mm-hmm. And they were talking, and we had him as a spotlight artist on our show, and didn't know that they had been talking because, the showcase is kind of separate from everything else. So Brian and Danny had already been working with Greasy Joe to be at the showcase, and we didn't even know it, but we saw him and got him in here for the showcase. So
and of course, if you are a first-time listener, welcome.
Like Mr.
Where have you been all of our life?
Like Mr. Van Fossen, who just chimed in.
Matt Van Fossen, superstar himself. Hey, how
That's
you
right.
doing? But if you are kind of wondering, what the heck is this showcase they talking about? That would be the 6th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriters Showcase coming up November 3rd through the 5th, Key West, Florida. They're at Dirty Harry's Complex and Stage, and it's going to be a great time. They have happy hour bands that we're going to play for 2 hours each night, and the whole fun begins at 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., and it's going to be a fantastic time down there in Key West. I know they have, I know the I guess the lineup is pretty extensive. So, and
yeah, it's going to be an amazing
ton of talented people. So,
yeah, and Dirty Harry's was so fun last time.
Yeah, yeah.
Dirty Harry's was so fun last time. I know the camera's blurry for some reason. I don't know what it is.
It's not on mine.
No, your camera's good.
It's all clear.
It's mine.
No, yours looks clear.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
Okay, maybe my phone's blurry.
In my screen, it looks good. You look fine. You look marvelous, marvelous.
Well, I don't know about all that, but thank you. And Patty with an I just chimed in. She just joined us as well. So hello to you, Patty. She was on the phone FaceTiming with family, so that's always more important.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, she's had a lot going on with her family, so thankfully the prayers have been working and things are going a little bit better. So we're happy to hear that, Patty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Greasy Joe and Matt Van Fossen, the two artists that are joining us online tonight, both say the camera's clear, so it must be my phone.
I keep telling her she needs to wear glasses, but she, she just had a birthday, and she did turn the big old,
the big 5-0.
5-0.
I'm getting old.
And I keep telling her, you got to wear your glasses. No, I don't. You need to wear your glasses. No, I don't.
I only need them if I need to see far away. Although, listen.
It happens to the best of us.
Matt said I'm old AF. You're right. And Android life is right, but I will not switch to an iPhone. I just can't
See, I'm glad he's pretty ballsy to say that because I won't say that. I got to live with her, brother.
Listen, Matt is not afraid to say anything to me.
He speaks his mind.
That's all right. That's why we get along so good. He is actually working on a new song.
Yeah?
Yes. And he's getting, it's actually being mixed now.
Mm-hmm.
So super, super excited for it.
Well, if you're going to get back in the studio and start recording, I have 2 words for you. Coastal Americana. There we go.
That's right. Oh, Matt said this is true. Never forget the Sarah Evans moment, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he just sent me the final.
Yeah, I got that popped up in my memory last week.
You and Sarah Evans,
yes,
thanks to Mr. Van Fossen?
Me and Sarah Evans. Yeah, back in the days of Jamboree in the Hills, the Super Bowl of country music.
Oh.
And the day that Matthew Van Fossen hooked me up and I got to meet the second love of my life, Sarah Evans. And, it really sucked because at the time, she was married to this big old football star, former quarterback of Alabama. Now she's single. What the hell? I'm about 6 years too late.
The timing is off.
The timing was just off. It was not meant to be.
Right. And he said he just sent me the final.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, whenever this is over, they're doing something called Jamboree in the Mountains.
Where?
Listen,
Where?
Matthew, we need to talk.
We need details.
Aw, he said you got the better woman.
Aw.
That's why I love him. All right, Rick the Stick.
You are absolutely correct, Matthew. You're absolutely correct. He probably still hates me because he probably feels like I stole him from you, or stole you from him.
No.
It's okay. He hates me.
He doesn't hate you. Pennsboro. Listen, we're going to talk about that later, okay? Hey, Rick the Stick, have a good time at dinner. Yes, please feed your trainee. Be a nice trainer. Because we trainees, we sit and wait for break time. So, he does all that training on the truck. And Mr. Callie's going to go work out. So, he said Tiki Man Radio is not just a radio station, it's a way of life. Well, that's a pretty good slogan right there.
Yeah.
Callie's on it.
May have to add that one to the list.
Right? Yeah, Callie's on it.
I think when it comes to, slogans, we're still stuck on the what could possibly go wrong because,
For Tiki Man Radio.
For Tiki Man Radio, which we've always said, give Lou and I about 10 minutes and we will show you what could possibly go wrong. Because we have that perpetual black cloud hanging over us. So.
Although it leaves. It leaves sometimes.
It does. But we did get a comment that, our slogan, where the boots meet the beach.
Yes.
Miss Kirsty Krause said, Aubrey Wallet.
Aubrey Wallet
said that is her new favorite slogan. So.
Yes. Yes. And I'm working on trying to get her in for a showcase, an artist spotlight. So hopefully we can make that happen at some point too.
Absolutely.
That would be fun.
Mm-hmm. All righty. Well, we talk about all these destinations and everything, but the first thing you got to do is just pack a couple bags and head to the beach. How about a little Becky Denton for you?
This is Kirsty Krause saying hello to you from Nashville, Tennessee. You're listening to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou right here on Tiki Man Radio.
Well, there's only 2 trees in our backyard, and there's a hammock in between them. The Coleman cooler is our wet bar. It's filled up from A to Z. Our baby pool is no Cancun, but with a little imagination, we're the stars in our backyard. Tropical vacation. We got the ticket to paradise, the she's my Miss Hawaiian Tropic. Where we're not going on our next trip is our favorite topic. 'Cause we got it made lying here in the shade at our weekend destination. We're never far from our backyard, tropical vacation. We got the ticket to paradise. The only thing we pack is a bag of ice, an extension cord from our back porch. Fires up the blender by the tiki torch. And if there's no breeze, we got a fan with a 5-speed oscillation. There's no postcards from our backyard, tropical vacation. We got the ticket to paradise. The only thing we pack is a bag of ice, an extension cord from our back porch. Fires up the blender by the tiki torch. And if there's no breeze, we got a fan with a 5-speed oscillation. There's no postcards from our backyard, tropical vacation. There's no postcards from our backyard, tropical vacation.
Sometimes you can take that tropical vacation right there in your own backyard, especially when you're right here at the Tiki Bar.
That's right. Our favorite place to hang out down here.
That's right. We're on a vacation several times a week.
We are. Poor Danny. Poor Danny. It's a good thing he loves us.
He tolerates us at least.
Well, when he's drunk, he tells us he loves us.
Well, that's true.
Well, you know, they say that's when the truth comes out. So
Oh, is that right?
that's what I've heard.
Okay, we'll go with that.
So I'm really liking this Facebook page.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's really cool. And we received, we have gained a lot of followers this week. We're
Have
up to
we?
like 1,400.
Wow.
I know. So keep inviting your friends. Thank you for everybody
Yeah.
who has invited your friends. But please keep inviting your friends to like and follow us on Facebook. And one of these days, I mean, we have the TikTok. One of these days, we're going to start making them probably about your tone. I keep joking that one of these days we're going to...
I don't have a tone.
Listen, I know Matthew and Michelle, and
No.
I know lots of people out there agree with me.
Oh, of course they're going to stick up for you.
Well, the ambassador always does.
Well, if you guys have noticed, like you said, about following, joining our Facebook group, again, that is Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou on Tiki Man Radio. We, this past week or last week, deleted the Tropical Country page. We
Yes.
have the group, but we deleted the page because we found it got kind of confusing for some people.
And it didn't do what I was hoping it would do, so there was really no sense in having both of them. We were just having to do an extra post somewhere else. And so...
A lot of things getting duplicated.
Yeah, and most people follow our group anyway. They pay more attention to that, and that's where we tend to post the most. So I just got rid of the page, and there were no... I mean, everybody who was on our page is already in our group, so...
Yep.
So there was no sense in duplicating that. So that's what we did this week. So I think they said it was going to be like 14 days before it disappears. But just to warn you guys.
Right, because of course, you know, the reason why we did the group in the first place was so that all of our listeners and friends could communicate with us, see what's going on, and that you guys can
and chat back and forth,
and also share things of your own that meet our format and kind of go with the show.
And you know, we always like to advertise for our sponsors on there.
Absolutely,
they're some of the best people. You know, we don't at Tiki Man Radio. We don't just sell advertising slots. So we don't just, I'll tell you in a second, we don't just do advertising slots for just anybody. Everybody that are sponsors and partners of Tiki Man Radio, we have met. We love their products. We love them. So you can always trust whatever we say.
And they've
to
all
join
truly
them.
become friends.
Really, they have.
So when you start out as kind of on a business adventure, you become, and then next thing you know, you hit it off and you become friends. So, like I said,
good people.
Yeah. So when we talk about JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo, and the Beach Buddha and Gypsy and Monty and and Jody and with Cammy's Grammys, when we talk about all of these folks, they have truly are part of the Tiki Man Radio family, and they have truly become friends, and we support them as much as they support us, and we truly do love their products and their services that they provide, and we wouldn't recommend them if we didn't truly feel that way.
That's really true, and that's something that all of us here at Tiki Man Radio really pride ourselves in, because you can go on TV or you can go on terrestrial radio and other internet radio stations and hear just advertising for anybody, but if we here say that they're good, they're good. So
that's right.
And Michelle Myers, she said you do got a tone. But she still loves you.
Listen here,
bunches.
Michelle. Listen here.
I love it.
I can't help it.
I know. It's so funny.
How you want me to talk?
Like you do to your patients when you're in the squad. That's much nicer.
I retired. I retired from being nice.
Listen.
I could talk to you the way I do with kindergartners.
Oh, no, I'm good. Thank you, though.
All right.
Hey, crazy cousin Linda is out there. Want to say hello to you.
Oh, Cabana boy!
Listen, that was the funniest thing. So, for those of you who don't know, we called her, this is where she got her name, was Crazy Cousin Linda, was because she came down here and with Bob, and they came down. She had a little smoke, and then got in the pool, and we were telling her about the lazy river that goes around the pool, and if you just stay in your float, you'll come around to the tiki bar. Somebody will hand you a drink if you holler for it.
Mm-hmm.
The whole rest of the day, Danny was behind the bar, so the whole rest of the day, she just kept yelling, "Oh, Cabana boy," every time she came around, and I could just see Danny, and I'm waiting for him to tell her, but he didn't. He was very, very nice. She just thought it was the funniest thing ever.
So from now on, whenever you say Crazy Cousin Linda, I have to yell it. I just can't. It just comes out naturally.
Yes.
So.
Aw, Matt stuck up for you.
Oh, he did?
Yes, he said he served our country. He can have a tone sometimes.
That's damn right. You're damn straight. Thanks, Matt.
And Michelle said she just wants you to be you. She loves you.
Yeah, what can I say? I'm fat, I'm loud, and I have a tone.
But I love you.
But,
I love you.
I love you too.
Oh.
See
all together now. Oh.
How was that tone?
That was very nice. Thank you. Listen.
Okay. I'm listening.
I'm gonna.
What?
I can't even say it on the air. Never mind.
All right. All right. Well, when it comes to listen, that goes out to Crazy Cousin Linda. How about we do that?
Okay.
Because you just never know what happens when you start mixing water and beer.
Somewhere to be. Take me anywhere. Hell, I don't care. Long as they got what I need. Water and beer. Girls in bikinis. Toes in the sand. Sun in the sky. Yeah, we
Hey, y'all, this is Craig Campbell. Be sure to tune in every Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Island Time to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, right here on Tiki Man Radio.
Couldn't take our hands off each other, never mind that we were right where we belong.
We'd wear tennis shoes, jump into Terracea Bay, off that humpback bridge by that old boatyard grave. Then we'd hit Marsh Harbor, watch that no-wake zone, spit into the water at the fish below. We dangled our feet off that high concrete, helping captains tie their ropes to those old dock cleats. They paid us with Pepsis and Milky Ways. Another summer sailed off to the good old days. We watched those trailer brake lights disappear, backing down the boat ramp at Regatta Point Pier, and you could smell the shrimp frying from the Riverside Cafe as the dockmaster took pictures of the catch of the day. We dangled our feet off that hot concrete, helping captains tie their ropes to those old dock cleats. They paid us with Pepsis and Milky Ways. Another summer sailed off to the good old days. There goes. Those good old days, they find their way to the harbor of your mind, and you can climb aboard at any time. Yeah, we tangled our feet off that hot concrete, helping captains tie their ropes to those old dock cleats. They paid us with Pepsis and Milky Ways. Another summer sailed off to the good old days. Another summer sailed off to the good old days. I said another summer sailed off to the good old days.
Arliss Albritton, the good old days. Sometimes we long for the good old days.
Yes, we do.
And of course, if you had paid attention or watched the show on Sunday, Arliss was a guest here on the Sunday show with the Tiki Man, and he was talking about his event that he's got coming up. And let me see if I can get the banner over here. Oh, there it is. Hold on, I'm working on it.
It looks like it's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, it does. Let me get it over there. There it is. It is a songwriter festival that Arliss is putting together in St. Augustine, Florida, September 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And I'm going to tell you, the lineup that he's got for that is just outstanding. I'm just going to go through here a little bit. He just added yesterday. He just announced that he had added Christopher DiStefano. I'm horrible with names. DiStefano. Let's go with it that way. He added him to the lineup, and if you're that name don't sound familiar, well, let me tell you about this guy. Chris has written the #1 songs to include Carrie Underwood's "Good Girl," "Little Toy Guns," "Smoke Break," and "Something in the Water," and also the Super Bowl and Olympic theme songs as well.
Wow.
He's written for Dan and Shay, Jason Aldean, Billy Currington, Brent Eldridge, Luke Bryan. So
he's kind of a big deal.
And the list just goes on and on and on. So he was just added to the lineup, as well as Josh Phillips. And Josh Phillips has written songs for Luke Combs, Jason Aldean, Brantley Gilbert, and Chris Young. So when you're talking about the the level of talent. These are all some pretty big name songwriters for the Songwriters Festival that he's got in going on down there in St. Augustine. So
we might need to make a road trip.
You definitely want to check that out for sure, because that's a big one.
I've not been to St. Augustine.
I've never been to St. Augustine either.
Well, we might need to make a road trip.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. You know me and my road trips.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if we can make that in a weekend and back just driving.
Oh, listen.
I don't know.
No sense of adventure. We can do anything.
Well, that's right. We can. But, you know, the boss may not be happy when I'm back to work on Monday.
Oh, you would be.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get you home.
Well, so getting home's not the problem. It's the recovery of being capable of being at work is the problem.
Well, yeah, that's always an issue. The older we get, the more of an issue that is.
That's right, because, you know, a simple trip is not so simple no more.
I know. Hey, if anybody is trying to message me on YouTube, I apologize.
Did your phone go dead?
It did. I thought I forgot my charger. You know, I forget something every week. So I forgot my charger. So my phone's dead. But, B-Dog's giving me his. Hang on.
Hold on there. Oh, there we go.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm lost without my YouTube people.
See, that's how you know I'm a man with nothing to hide, because I just freely and willingly hand my wife my cell phone, and she even knows the code to get into it. So
I do.
That's how you know I have nothing to hide. Either that or I'm just one stupid man.
No. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Eric. He is out there tonight.
Hello to Eric.
I'm not a terrible driver, Matthew. Depends on how much talking I'm doing, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, they're a mess.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for tuning in today. Eric is out there. He said nobody wants a watered down beer, and you are right. So we have two Erics on tonight. Rick the Stick and Eric are both on. And thank you so much for that.
So, boy, tonight's actually kind of went quite quick.
I know.
So why don't you tell everybody about what's coming up next week?
Oh, okay. I know. Sorry.
Again, she forgot the little black book, and
I did.
So she had to stop and think about it.
I did.
And her phone, which is her backup to the little black book, phone's dead. So
I know.
Now you're having to do like I do 90% of the time.
I'm a mess.
And just wing it.
I know, I'm a mess. Hey, so next week we have another artist spotlight in studio. Is going to be Mr. Tyson Lehman. I know we've been telling you about him for a couple weeks. Tyson was actually the first musician, or the first live performance that we saw after we moved to Tennessee.
Yes.
And he's done a lot of things in between now and then. Super, super talented, great vocalist. I remember the first song that I heard him sing was Tennessee Whiskey, and he sounded identical. So, super talented. Now his voice has changed. He does all kinds of styles, but he sticks with country most of the time, and he is, we're going to be really honored to have him in the studio next week.
Absolutely. So how about let's just give you a little taste of what's coming next week. How about here's little Tyson Lehman, Summer Love. If it's going to come, maybe it won't. Hold on.
Hopefully. If not, y'all have to wait till next week.
I guess you're going to have to wait till next week because
really?
It's not queuing up for me. No.
Listen, since they've had to replace computers and switch all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on in the studio, but
no, I couldn't get it queued up, so you'll have to wait till next week.
Or you can look him up online. He's all over Facebook. Tyson Lehman. It's TysonLeamon. Tyson Lehman Music. And so check him out. He will be in studio from about 7 to about 8:30.
Somewhere around there.
8:45 next week.
That's right.
And be sure to tune in so that...
What do you got over there?
Matthew, Lou should sing a cappella.
Hey, the last couple of weeks, she has sang Happy Birthday.
I did. You'd be proud. I can't do it. So, now I'm all flustered. Matt's really good at getting me like that.
All right.
I might sing to you before it's over with, Matt. Let me think.
All right. Well, what do you think about it? How about let's just break for a song? All right.
Perfect.
All right. I guess we're going to have to break for that boardwalk. Joe Downing for you.
Baby, the beach is empty, and you're doing your best to tempt me. Go skinny dippy, sipping on that ice cold beer. Yeah, the water's wide open, and you know that I'm open to get a little wild with you, child, while we're chilling down here, down here, down here. We be loving on the coast, going all night long, just like an old Bob Marley song. Playing this guitar, yeah, making the chords talk. Let's make a break for the boardwalks. Maybe, baby, someday down the line, looking back on tonight, we'll find it's a calling on names. Can you hear the short talk? Let's make a break for the boardwalks. Yeah. Yeah. Bust out a bottle of cheap rum, and baby, you just keep coming on to me like a sexy pirate fired up. Shoot it down and relight it. Yeah, the water's wide open, and you know that I'm hoping to live it up. Fill your cup up, living it up in this beach town, beach town, beach town. We be loving on the coast, going all night long, just like an old Bob Marley song. Playing this guitar, yeah, making the chords talk. Let's make a break for the boardwalk. Maybe, baby, someday down the line, looking back on tonight, we'll find it's a calling on names. Can you hear the short talk? Let's make a break for the boardwalks. Oh yeah. Let's make a break for the boardwalks. It doesn't matter if it starts to rain, we're making love in a hurricane. It doesn't matter what the radio playing, we'll keep on grooving till the break of day. It doesn't matter what we gonna see, we're making waves in the deep blue sea. It doesn't matter what we gonna do, as long as I'm kicking up sand with you. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We be loving on the coast, going all night long, just like an old Bob Marley song. Playing this guitar, I'm making the chords talk. Let's make a break for the boardwalks. Maybe, baby, someday down the line, looking back on tonight, we'll find it's a calling all names. Can you hear the short talk? Let's make a break for the boardwalks. Maybe, baby, someday down the line, looking back on tonight, we'll find it's a calling all names. Can you hear the short talk? Let's make a break for the boardwalks. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Let's make a break for the boardwalks. Let's make a break for the boardwalks.
Joe Downing. Break for the boardwalks. Of course, Joe was going to be the guest on Island Vibes tomorrow night, 7 to 9 p.m. with Scotty Chill. You definitely don't want to miss that because he's got brand new music out, and sure that Scotty's going to highlight all of that and let Joe talk about that. It's going to be a great time on Island Vibes here on Tiki Man Radio. And of course, on Fridays, we start the weekend off early around here with the Friday Kickoff with Jen Shen every Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Saturdays is when you get all that shagging on the beach music, complete with all the retro commercials. It is Jukebox Saturday morning, and as the Tiki Man says, it starts when you get Up Buttercup from 12 a.m. to noon every Saturday. And, of course, Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The Tiki Man, the original hippie chick, and myself, well, you just never know what's going to happen on Sundays. And you definitely want to tune into that. And, of course, that is on Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, and also on the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, courtesy of the Island J webcam. Every Wednesday, you want to tune in from 12 noon to 2 p.m. is the Key West Connection, the Barefoot Broker, Tyler Sheff, and Rob Bond, with a great mix of music and also some great financial and real estate advice as well. And, of course, every Wednesday, we are back here on 7 to 9 p.m. with Tropical Country. Remember, we are where the boots meet the beach. And, of course, we can't end a show without thanking our sponsors, because our sponsors is the reason why we're able to do what we do. And, of course, MFG Records, they sponsor our live cam here on YouTube every Wednesday night. And Dave Sines and Beth Travers, not only are they fantastic musicians, they are record producers, they are the jack of all trades. And check out all of the great artists from MFG Records: Tropical, Jack Mosley, Danny Hoy, Mac Martin, Rudy Cox, Dave and Beth, Dave Sines, Beth Travers. Fantastic artists, fantastic people. Definitely check out MFG Records. JBL Legends Travel. JBL Legends Travel is your hookup before planning your next getaway. They are one call away from anywhere. They specialize in cruises and all-inclusive resorts. Give them a call at 732-831-5200. And then, of course, if you don't have an idea or just looking for suggestions on what you should be doing for a vacation next year, well, you know, the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise would be a perfect getaway. And that is going to be May 2nd through May 6th, 2023. Of all places, it's going to be in Mexico at the Rio Palace Costa Mures. And, of course, $100 reserves your room, and you can make payments on that until, I believe, February, just before the event. And that is also brought to you by JBL Legends Travel, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. And Goaltending Services, GTS Charters, your 5-star rated review charter service in Key West. Whenever you're down there enjoying all the bars on Duval Street, don't leave Key West without hitting a sandbar out there on the beautiful water of Key West. Contact Goaltending Services at 305-916-0990. What do you got over there? You're like gasping.
Oh, the spammer is back.
Oh, you know, he hit the spammer hit at the end of the Sunday show also on Sunday.
Really?
Yeah. So
well, I'm busy reporting and blocking, so sorry, everybody.
I just kind of goes with our theory, because we thought it was somebody else, and you know, I have blocked the spammer, I've reported the spammer, but they keep coming back.
Well, this is a different one than we had before.
All right, so we apologize for all the profanity and the suggestions and everything of the spammer that pops up in that live chat on YouTube. I don't know what else we can do other than reporting it and blocking it, but so we apologize for that. One of these days, you know, we'll figure it out.
Right.
Absolutely.
And Monica just chimed in. She said, sorry, she is late. It's okay, Monica. We missed you, but we're glad you made it before we...
Yeah.
She said it's not her that's doing the spamming.
All right. Well, you know, she is the producer of the Sunday show. And I'm pretty sure she's already been on top of that and said, hey, knock your crap off.
I'm sure she has. She's on it.
Hopefully she scared him off the Sunday show. Maybe we need to get her to work over here and scare him away from our show as well.
Right. The ambassador's all over it, too. She's reporting and blocking him, so.
You go, Michelle.
That's right.
All right. Are you coming over here?
Oh, sure.
We're a few minutes early tonight. Just a little bit. Just a couple minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You got any words of wisdom?
I just want everybody to love each other and be happy this week.
Love.
There's always blessings hidden in everything, so.
That's right. You know, try to find positivity in everything you do. As we say here, you know, ditch the negativity, soak in some positivity, find good in everything, because everything is not bad. I know I I'm one to preach it, but sometimes I need to practice what I preach.
Well, I'm glad you're practicing this week.
Well, I try. All right. Hey, everybody, we will see you next Wednesday right here, same place, same time. But until then, it's last song, last call.
Have a good week, everybody.
I know it's been a lot of fun, but the set list is all done. The night was very loud and you've been a good crowd, but you know it's time to run. You've all been very kind, thank you for your time. You put me to the test as I try to address all of your requests for the night. As we look to the moon and the manager's protocol. Well, I don't ever want to end, but for now, my friends, last song, last call. A spirit with his clientele, and the drinks are flowing well. A beer sent from the bar and a healthy tip jar. A handsome tunes that I can sell. It's been a cool room, but it's ending too soon. And they remember to tip the bartender as they surrender to the tab. And they lip sync to the lyrics that they used to recall. Anytime I gotta say those words, oh no, last song, last call. Some came as ones and left by twos. Some still are dancing in their shoes. I break down the gear as we wind it up here. After the last song that I choose, it's the last rhyme near closing time. A final round chord as I strum the last chords, and the guitar returns to the case. Needless to say, it was a pleasure to play for you all. Here's to toast to everyone as I finally say last song, last call. Here's a toast to everyone as I finally say last song,